Insane! Does the voice test in Smash Bros. Ultimate accidentally reveal the next fighter? Well, we talk about all of it. Block content. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And yes, a lot of people have been talking about the voice test in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that it actually kind of looks like, if you look at that menu, that there must be another character coming that has either two voices or something else, something completely different is going on here. So that voice theory is completely and utterly what everybody is talking about right now, but narrowing down the choices is what makes this the most interesting, right? Now we have a broader idea of who the character could potentially be, because of course there are a lot of fighters that could be coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate that don't really necessarily need another, different alt or a different voice. If we think about characters like Master Chief, yeah, there could be possibilities for other characters that wear a Spartan-like uniform, but no, it really doesn't make sense at all to have different voice files for that character. But there are definitely a lot of fighters that could have male and female variants or something completely different that really makes it easy for them to be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as two different characters, right? Essentially just two in one, but yeah, they're costumes. So I wanted to take the time to talk all about that and of course speculate about who could be coming next to Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know you guys have sent me so many messages about characters that you would love to see, and essentially just the trailers, you guys typing out entire trailers of the character that you want to see, and everybody has been having so much fun with Steve in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, trying out some crazy stuff. Smash has even released the 9.0.1 release, and I think that it's very fun that Steve was actually nerfed, or at least his meat was nerfed. Thought it was very fun and very interesting. So we'll talk all about different characters coming to Smash Ultimate, you guys' thoughts, and generally just this voice test stuff, because it is really interesting, and I wanted to take the time to talk about all of that stuff. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And of course, we just launched a brand new show. It's called Block Talk. It's me and Corey playing through games, and you guys can request games as well. Our first one is Wind Waker HD, but we're doing some stuff consecutively, so it's going to be a lot of fun for Smash fans, so watch out for that show. Alright guys, let's head into the main content of today, and that's actually talking about Smash Bros. Ultimate and it having voice files that might hint towards the next character that we'll be getting in the Fighters Pass Volume 2, or at least one of the characters within that pass, if we just look at that menu. So yeah, let's talk about this. Originally posted by Michael Gwilliam over at Dexerto.com, it says Smash Ultimate voice files hint at upcoming DLC fighter. So let's talk a little bit about what this could all mean for the entirety of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fandom, because potentially there could be something huge in here and would really nail down or narrow down the search to that character. So Super Smash Bros. Ultimate still has 4 characters yet to be announced for the Fighters Pass Volume 2, and a new theory may help narrow down their identities. When looking at the voice files in-game, so in that menu, there are 5 empty slots. And of course, yeah, you're thinking, of course, these characters still need to be in the game or need to be announced. Well, looking back at the first Fighters Pass, after Terry Bogart's release, there were actually 2 spots remaining after that, which ended up going to the male and female forms of Byleth. And a lot of people had already then theorized that, right? Like, oh, then the next character that's coming will either be a character with 2 alts or something like that, or a female and male variant, or it would be something like, yeah, we'll get one more fighter as sort of a bonus DLC, maybe it'll be Gino. That ended up sort of being half true. Now, upon Steve's release in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the voice files didn't change, suggesting that something similar could actually be happening with a future fighter for the Fighters Pass Volume 2. And as the user Andre123 explained on the Smash Boards forums, well, there are currently 5 empty voice slots in the voice clip section of the sound test menu as of the update 9.0.0, right? We've we've gotten Joker, then Hero with all those different alts, right? All those different heroes, then Banjo and Kazooie being one character, and then later just having Byleth and female Byleth. Now, this means, the quote goes on, we are most likely getting a fighter with a different character or an opposite gender alt with a different voice in the Fighters Pass Volume 2. They added, but noted that it's still possible that we don't end up getting one at all. Of course, it's actually even a possibility that another fighter ends up being just like Steve and doesn't take up a voice file at all. This could eventually result in 2 fighters having female and male variants, or even a fighter with 3 variants. Really, there are a lot of different outcomes based on this theory, but the fact it has a proven record makes it nothing to scoff at, or dismiss even. So if we are in fact getting a future fighter with a female or male alternate costume, or maybe even 2 male/female voices, Resident Evil could definitely be a good fit. Leon S. Kennedy with either Claire or Chris Redfield as an alternate costume would certainly work, given the franchise's history on Nintendo console, and those characters definitely would be very, very welcome. We already had a Spirit event for Resident Evil, and people are generally excited about that franchise. There's a whole lot happening with it now, and of course winning all these awards with the latest kind of games. So yes, looking at all the characters that are in Smash right now, Resident Evil is one of those franchises that really fits in well. Even though it is kind of an adult franchise, it does totally fit Smash Brothers in the same way that Bayonetta is actually in right now, and a character that uses guns like Joker. So another option is, given how Crash Bandicoot has been rumored, is that we actually get Coco from Crash 4, It's About Time, as an alternate costume. And of course, we rumored that in the video that we did this week that was about Crash Bandicoot potentially being the next fighter, and of course that trailer where he just essentially does what King K. Rool did, and then after Banjo and Kazooie for that teaser trailer. I thought it was really cool. So Crash and Smash, it might be about time. Well, on the flip side, although unlikely, this could suggest there will be another DLC release after Fighters Pass Volume 2, and that's what I think is really interesting, because it could be the same situation that we had with Piranha Plant, right? A lot of people have been saying that Piranha Plant might be a character that was originally planned for the roster. A lot of people say that it was totally planned, that it was going to be DLC, because it does make sense for Nintendo to actually put in some extra effort for, DLC content, right? A little extra. But yes, a lot of people are saying, well, maybe there will just, after this second Fighters Pass, be 1 or 2 more fighters. So they could perfectly end off the roster with no character with any alts or something like that, and they could just, add 2 other characters that fit those voice slots. So that would also make a lot of sense in my book. And they go on to end it off saying only time will tell if this theory actually holds up, but it certainly raises some interesting questions about future downloadable content. And I would totally agree. I think that if we're talking about different characters with alts, there are so many ways that you can go. I mean, there's different characters with ages, there's different characters that have different gender options, and of course just characters that move similarly, but maybe just different characters entirely. Think about Ninja Gaiden and Kasumi and maybe Ryu Hayabusa. They could essentially have sort of a similar moveset, but yes, it would mean that they are, built very differently, and we'll have to see if Smash actually goes that way. So I'm actually super curious what you guys think of all this. Are there characters that you think are perfect for having a male or female variant or something like that? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this, and if you place your comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, well, who do you think is going to be that character that has an extra alt or something like that? So place it down in the comments right now. And as for our previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, Priceless Person, saying, I have an idea for Crash's reveal trailer. It could be like King K. Rool and Banjo's trailer. Banjo, DK, and Diddy Kong are just chilling inside DK's cabin, then a crate falls through the roof. All 3 of them peek out of the window and see a shadowy figure. It's Sonic. He runs around laughing, then another shadowy figure jumps out of the shadow and spins Sonic away. Then Crash Bandicoot steps into the light and he strikes a pose. Whoa! Well, priceless person, thank you so much for that great comment. I think, yeah, I also made that thumbnail showing Crash in that sun. I think that it would be so cool to have him into that kind of different trailer release as well. It makes sense in my book, and I think that it would be so much fun and it would fit perfectly. So I want to see that happen the third time that sort of a trailer device comes back. So thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters. You guys are so amazing, supporting this channel every single day. It warms my heart, and it's so crazy to see that in the world that is in this state, people are still supporting channels like this, and that's why we make daily content. Thank you guys so much. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked content. See ya!